you can do vertical summary by each factor. So I do by revenue, I do by PPNA also. I do by various factors. So this is by revenue, right? So do you see with respect to shares calculated? The heading, just go down a little bit. Yeah, go a little bit. Just look at the heading of the table. Go up a little bit. No, it says one dot, right? You said with respect to shares. So the next will be with respect to revenues.
Got it.
That's why it says vertical underscore revenue summary. Makes sense? And then it's with respect to assets. Click on the assets now. Now let's look at return on capital. How will you find return on capital from here? This will be return on assets, right? We are dividing by assets. Do you make sense?
Correct.
That's why assets is 100%. You see that? The second, third column?
Assets.
Third row,
Okay.
sorry. So what is the return on capital, do you think, for this business?
50%.
Do you see it's growing or is it decreasing with time?
It is growing.
What do you think? What does this show about the character of the management?
It's a good management who's trying to grow the business.
Yeah. There's no capitalism here. If you look at some stocks which have a lot of competition, you'll see dropping return on assets.
I see. So basically, the competition is less, is what you're saying.
Exactly. It's a monopoly, right?
Okay. Got it.
And so, see, you can use the data to predict things, right? Now you know the business, but you can use data to get those insight also, right? So I'm doing reverse engineering here, right? Fair enough.
Got it.
You can
What
do by
is
PPNA. PPNA is like real assets, like the tangible assets. So same thing.
Okay, I see.
See, do you see? Like it's like it requires very less tangible assets, right? Now it's like 300 times, right? 366 times, right?
Right.
Cash flow operating, right? Is that?
Got it.
I'm going to pause here and we're going to talk about something else. But until now, makes sense.
Yes, it
So
does.
you see, like looking at the real numbers will not help you, but you should look at them. But then you should go to that view, right?
Yeah. I think thanks for explaining like what does this vertical per share mean, revenue mean, right? Because I think that maybe I was not looking, maybe I was not reading this properly, but like now that you explained it, it makes total sense.
Right. So just read those 8 points also. See,
Okay.
this is a techie speaking, right? This is not a salesperson.
Got it.
I'm not a UI person also, right? Makes sense? What I mean?
Yep.
And this is something you need to figure out. So no, don't do the graphs right now. I want to do that. Understand if the customers love the product. That's something you have to figure out. That
Got
I
it.
cannot help you. And if you know customers love the product, you got a winning business.
Yep.
That's the key criteria. That's what you'll get from 10Ks. This is not something you'll get. You'll get some hints here because the return on profits is growing. So you know that. But are customers loving it or they have to like with Oracle, you're forced to use it, right?
Yep.
So you want to know, are they happy customers or are just forced customers? That's the only thing you want to focus. Are we good?
Got it.